Good morning from our truck. We are on our way to Epcot. It is October 1st. It is the 40th anniversary of Epcot. So Disney put out a blog. They've got some special food options for the day, and then they also are going to have some merch, and I'm hoping there's going to be some merch that they didn't announce because I didn't see. We were at the 35th anniversary 5 years ago, and they had an awesome line of pass holder merch. And in fact, I think husband's wearing his today. But they didn't seem to have anything listed on the blog, so I'm kind of hoping there's going to be some merch that they didn't list, and it's going to be like surprise. Now, 5 years ago, they had like a bunch of stuff going on for the anniversary. This year, I don't really know that anything is happening. I suspect we'll get some buttons because that's what Disney likes to do. I'm not sure what else they might be handing out.
35th, they did a big like stage presentation and songs and stuff like that. But I think that was kind of announced ahead of time.
Yeah.
So this one hasn't announced anything.
Yeah, so they haven't really announced anything, and I think part of it is they started the construction on Epcot, obviously, before the pandemic happened, and then the pandemic just shut everything down. So, not really sure if that is why there's not a lot of hoopla going on about it. Like, they didn't seem to make a big deal about it. So, and they kind of were making a big deal the 35th. So, I don't know what's different besides, obviously, the construction. So, it'll be interesting, too, because 5 years ago, they had a dedicated 35th anniversary merch shop. And that's currently closed, like that area. So, I don't know if like we're just going to have to go into the main shop to get the merch, or if they're going to have it set up somewhere. So it'll be interesting to see what happens today. We're going to go explore it all, and I want to say there is definitely a Figment sponge cake that we all want to go try. Listen to these kids.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah!
They're a little excited. This is our first time. Now, granted, we definitely missed rope drop because it's 8:30 and we're still in the vehicle. But this is the earliest we have been to Disney since, well, moving. we haven't come to Disney for a rope drop in months. So they're actually excited this time. All right, so we will see you guys inside Epcot. All right, so we have a commemorative map here. And inside, it looks like we do have a ceremony at 11 a.m. And we can get a poster on our way out the door. So they're not handing out buttons this year. It figures. I said that we were going to get buttons, and then we don't get buttons.
That's really weird.
Merchandise mementos in the creation shop, and then we've got all of the specialty food and beverages.
And those are the two that we want to get.
Those are the two that we want to get. So I guess let's head over to the connections area. All right, so we got a sign over here. We're doing the shop over to the right. Connections Cafe to get the 40th anniversary waffle, and we're now 0 for 2 because we didn't wait in the 3-hour line to go into the merch shop, and now we waited in line at the cafe to find out that they're making more, so we couldn't get that. So we waited in line. I was like, well, if we waited in line, we may as well get some drinks. So this kid's getting a lemonade, I'm getting some sort of macchiato. Because this kid needs more sugar, he's getting a hot chocolate.
Yeah, he totally needs that sugar.
So I guess we might end up heading over to the other side, maybe go see Figment.
Imagination.
Okay, that's enough. And see if we can get the cake maybe? I don't know, was the sponge cake? We'll see. All right, we'll check in later. We are at Sunshine Seasons. This is really hard for me to say. We're getting lunch. I got the roast beef sandwich and it looks pretty packed. It looks good. And then a pasta salad. Josh got the Mongolian beef. And then the kids got their, oh, look at, an Uncrustable. Jack got a pepperoni roll, pepperoni pizza roll. So, and their meals come with snacks. They've got the applesauce and cartons of milk. So we came over here because they were supposed to have the Figment sponge cake. Yo, we're now 0 for 3. This is kind of wild. I haven't seen Disney like this in a long time. So it's busy. The line for merchandise has gone down from 3 hours to 1 hour, but it's still not 1 hour wait. And we have not been able to get any of the treats that they have. I don't know if they just didn't make enough or if they didn't make any. Like, it is 11, we got here at 11:15 and it didn't open until 11 and they're out of the cakes.
For the day.
For the day. They're not coming back. At least the Connections Cafe said that they were making more of the waffles, that we could come back later and they would have them. But I'm confused. Like, it really feels like Disney did not prepare for this at all.
Well, you have to keep in mind that we did just go through Hurricane Ian, so they may be struggling to catch up from that.
That's true.
So this may have been something they should have just gotten delayed a week, but they did things on schedule, and they're trying to.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is here, but it's definitely been disappointing. Soarin' is currently a 60-minute wait. Oh, it did drop to 40. It's down to 40. But Living with the Land, which is a boat ride, that's a 30-minute wait at the moment, which is crazy. It's right behind me. All of the lines have been pretty long so far. So I don't know if it's a combination of everything. Like Josh said, Hurricane Ian probably had something to do with it. Like, we tried to see if we could stay here last night and or tonight, and there are no hotel rooms, which is unusual. You can usually at least get like the Contemporary for $1,000, and
I think it's from Hurricane relief, probably. I think from back in there.
yeah,
There were people that were displaced from like the campgrounds and stuff.
yeah,
That made people that were brought in miles out. I don't know.
yeah.
I know they went to like senior centers sometimes. They'll stay on site rather than staying at unsafe facilities.
Right. So overall, it's not been a great start to our day. We'll see how the day continues and if we decide to stay or if we decide to go somewhere else. So, all right. So I forgot to mention, we did Spaceship Earth a little bit earlier. We only waited, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. It wasn't long. But yeah, I think that ride needs some desperate refurbishment, which they were planning on doing before COVID hit. So I think they just decided to wait until after the anniversary celebrations. But our ride stopped 3 times, which is the most I've ever been stopped on that ride. It just didn't feel good.
It felt like it was just moving slow generally anyway, and then the stopping, I would say, starting immediately, and it wouldn't go. And then try again, and then it would go. So it needs some work, for sure.
That being said, if you're gonna be here before it closes, inevitably before they go for the refurbishment,
definitely do it because it's an original ride and there's something special about it. So I did take if you don't know, there's a little screen on the back of it, on the back seat that you can do, and you can make selections and stuff and have like your own future. I did record that, so if it fits into the video, I'll go ahead and splice it in here. Harry and I had fun doing that. So we are in line for Soarin'. It said it was 40 minutes. We just walked up though. Looks like we're going to get on in probably 15 or 20. So Harry, watch where you're going, please. So you never know how long it's actually going to be. Definitely get in line and try.
So we finally made it to the creation shop. We got in line at 12:55 and we were in the store at 1:20. So the line actually did come down throughout the day. I was really kind of worried we weren't going to get in here because I didn't want to wait 3 hours. It is very busy in here, but they have tons of stuff. It says like on the map it said that it was limited supplies, but they have so much stuff here. It's unbelievable. Lots of pass holder stuff. I feel like personally the pass holder shirt is kind of girly this year. It's a ringer tee, which I know there are definitely men who wear those, and that's awesome. It's not for my men. they don't like that style, so a little disappointed there's not just like a plain pass holder t-shirt, but other than that, everything is super cute. I'm definitely getting the Spirit jersey. I haven't decided if I'm getting the pass holder tee or not because I don't know, haven't decided how much I want to spend. They've got some great stuff though, so the kids are now looking at everything else because of course we're in a shop, we gotta look at everything. So we will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Well, we have just left. It's a little after 3 and this is the poster that we got walking out. It's a decent material. It's nice. It was a little strange. As we were walking out, I said, "Boys, do you want a poster?" And I was told they're only for adults. So I thought that was a little strange, considering we pay the same price for the children for our annual passes that we do for adults. But hey, whatever. The kids will have these because I won't put it up anywhere. So there you go.
Thank you.
So as we're walking out here, there is this wall that I think people pay for to get their pictures on. So that's kind of cool. They're all numbered, so you could probably figure out like where your picture is if you did that. So pretty cool. It was a nice day. It ended up being super warm. But I was able to wear my Spirit jersey until like probably 1:30 before I finally went, oh, I gotta take it off. Overall, we had a fun day, I think, right?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, heck yeah, he says. Still a little disappointed we didn't get any of the 40th anniversary treats. That was a bit of a bummer.
Guardians.
We didn't get to do Guardians. That was a bummer. That was our fault. We forgot to log on to get in the virtual queue at 7 a.m. So sometimes we forget things. So we definitely did some damage. We definitely did some damage in the merch store. So when we get home, I'll actually record that on the computer and I'll show you guys everything that we ended up getting. Because I'm not sure how walking through the store looked or sounded because it was so busy in there. Especially like around the 40th anniversary merch. We were like shoulder to shoulder, people were pushing through. And then at one point I was, dealing with the kids, and so I don't know if that footage is actually usable. So I'll show you guys what we got. We got a pretty good mix of stuff, honestly. Like we didn't get the hat or the coffee mug, but we got a lot of stuff. So I'll record that when we get home. As promised, I am now home and I have all of our Epcot 40th anniversary merchandise that we got today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show that to all you guys. But I do want you to know, if you are a pass holder right now and you are planning on going before October 14th, they have increased the merchandise discount. It's now 30% instead of 20%. That was just a temporary increase that they did from September 14th to October 14th. So pass holders, take advantage of it. We got a ton of stuff and we didn't even spend $200 on it all. So,
for pass holders, that's a great deal. Take advantage. And so just to start off, our oldest is collecting pins right now. So he grabbed the pass holder Epcot 40th pin with Figment. We are huge Figment fans, so he was very excited about that. And then Josh got this Corksicle water cup. And kind of, it is 16 ounces, which at first he was like, I don't know about 16 ounces. Normally he has bigger cups, but I just kind of reminded him, hey, you're working from home, so it'll just, make you get up and walk a little bit more. And he was like, yeah, that's a good point. So this was pretty expensive. It is Corksicle, so that name alone makes it expensive. This was $45 without the discount. And I didn't even say the pin was $17.99. And then I got this cute little 40th Figment stuffy. He was $26.99. I got him one because he's cute, and if our youngest doesn't want him, I'll keep him because look at him. He's so cute. I love Figment. But our youngest only wants Nerf guns right now, and I could not convince him to pick out a shirt or anything. He was like, no, I don't want anything. So I got it just in case we had that kind of but I didn't get anything moment. And so far it hasn't happened. So I guess we're okay. I'll keep the Figment, but it's a cute Figment. So I'm okay with it. So now we're going to start in the close here. We got, this one is mine. This is a pass holder t-shirt, and it was $34.99. So it's like the ringer style. I don't know if I can. It says pass holder and 40 all the way through it. The 40 is the O, so it's kind of cute. It's a bunch of different Figments. I don't know if you could see that. Some of the older versions of Figment back from the 80s. So I was excited about that one. And then this is this one is for Jack. And I got him an adult small just because he's in 6th grade. So I think we're getting ready for that shoot up that he's going to do. And honestly, wasn't crazy about the kids t-shirt this year for the anniversary. So we just decided to get him an adult size and let it be a little bit big on him. So this is just a plain blue t-shirt. It's kind of like a sky blue color, but it's got the 40th emblem on the pocket in the front. And then the back has this awesome Figment with the celebrating 40 years of imagination. And like I said, we're big Figment fans, so he was very excited to get that. And then Josh got a t-shirt as well. The front of his looks very similar to Jack's, but his is obviously red, and this is just a true red color. That 40th emblem and the date on it. And then the back of it still says celebrating 40 years of imagination, but it's got all the Epcot symbols on it. So, and I'm sorry, these two t-shirts, Jack's was $24.99, the one with Figment, and Josh's was $29.99. And this was kind of this last one was my big purchase. And when you guys see this, you're going to be like, oh, that's why she was $200, less than $200. That's amazing. Because I got the Spirit jersey. I really love the Spirit jersey. It's so cute. And it's got the symbols down the sleeve. In all the rainbow colors. in this Spirit jersey, this is the first time I've ever paid full price for a Spirit jersey. Never done that. I usually get them at the outlets. This one is $74.99. So 30% off of that, I only paid $52 for the Spirit jersey. And usually when you get them at the outlets, they're somewhere between like $29 and $35. So it wasn't too bad for full price. So I'm very excited about this one though. So that was it. That was our merch haul. There were a lot of good options, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully the footage was good. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. And if you didn't, maybe I'll try to plug it in somewhere just a little bit if there was some good parts of it. I can have it like muted or something, maybe up here somewhere. But they had some cool hats. They had some cool zip up hoodies. I just didn't feel like I needed any more sweatshirts, so I didn't go for those. But they had some like cute crop sweatshirts and like zip ups, and they had tons of pin options for those pin collectors. So I'm pretty sure you can get a lot of the stuff on the Shop Disney app. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you get your discount on that too, but don't quote me on that one, guys. It's been a while since I've bought anything through the app. So that was our trip out to Epcot for the 40th anniversary. I'm not sure when I'm going to get back to the parks. We signed on our house. If you watched our Clearwater video, we signed on a brand new house Tuesday before the hurricane came in, and then the hurricane came in, and now we've got like all this stuff to do with the house. We've got to buy the washer dryer, and we're going to be getting the house painted and putting in some new flooring in the bedrooms. And so we're going to be busy over the next couple weeks until we get moved in. And I don't know if it's going to allow any time for me to get to the parks and go do anything for fun and even have time to do editing on the computer. So we'll see how that progresses, and we'll see if I can fit some time in. Hopefully I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. But until then, I'll see you at the next trip. Bye.